been so cuddly all day. I find that every year around fall, he gets really cuddly. Like, I think cats can sense when the weather is getting colder and they like become cuddlier. Unless that's just Bennett, I don't know. But I notice around this time of year, every year, he's being so cute. I don't think you can see him. He's just laying in my lap. I honestly almost didn't post a video today. I was really not feeling well the last few days and I wasn't able to film. I just stayed in my apartment, I didn't go anywhere, and I was like, there is no way I can get a video out this week. But today I woke up and I was feeling a little bit better. I took like a 6-block walk to get a juice that helps me when I'm sick, but that's the first time I've been outside in a few days. And I was definitely feeling a lot better today than I have been. Like previous days, I was down for the count. I was hesitant to film a vlog because I felt like my voice isn't at like 100%, but I think it's way better right now than it was this morning. It's currently 6:45, and I was like, you know what? Let's just film like a cozy, dinner time, evening fall vlog, because I feel like that's kind of what my channel needs right now. That's what I need right now. It'll just be like a nice simple way that we can still catch up, we can still hang out. Like I have FOMO. It really physically pains me to miss an upload. I was thinking about just posting on my community tab saying I was sick and skipping the upload tomorrow and calling it a day, but it honestly causes me extreme anxiety to miss an upload. I have yet to skip an upload since I went back to 2 uploads a week, and it really stresses me out to miss one. I have this like idea in my head if I miss an upload that everyone's gonna stop watching, which I know is insane and it's not true. So I was like racking my brain, I'm like, what can I do? And then I came to the conclusion, why not just spend an evening together? Because not only is this like something I need to do tonight, I think it's something that my channel needs. A lot of my vlogs the past few weeks have been really go, go, go. And we haven't really done like a slower paced, chill vlog in a while. So welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, my name's Alexis. I'm 28, I live in New York City. I want to cook dinner. Obviously that's going to be part of the vlog. I have a meal from Hungry Root that I want to make. The Dancing with the Stars premiere is tonight, which is very exciting. Past few years I've been a very, very avid watcher. But before I do any of that, I kind of want to find my fall decorations and see if there's anything I can put out for fall. It's not like I usually go that crazy on the decorating in the first place, but this year I'm definitely not going to be going too crazy because, as you can tell, it's been a big topic of conversation. My apartment is not decorated, like generally. I have a lot of decor I still need to put up in every single room, so I don't know. I've kind of felt this way the past 2 years when decorating for holidays because it seems like every time there's a holiday I've just moved. Probably because I've moved 3 times in the last 2 years. Super awesome. I feel like I haven't really felt settled since my studio to like really decorate for a holiday. So I'm gonna do what I can. I'm hoping by Christmas time I'll have a little bit more decor up in my apartment. It'll be a little more lived in and like fully finished, so my Christmas decorations won't feel as like simple. But in the next few weeks I'm going to get into decorating a few sections of my apartment. I don't know, this apartment's not that big. I do have a 2-bedroom, but it's not a giant apartment, but it's more space than I've ever had to decorate in my life. And it's a lot of big decisions that I don't want to just throw something up and be like, this is what it's gonna be, because I really want to make sure I like it. We also have the gallery wall went on the brick. I threw that up the week I moved in and then got sick of it very fast. Admittedly, a lot of you got sick of it faster than I did, but that's not a today problem. Today we're just gonna look for my fall decorations and see what I can decorate. So let's get those out. All right, this is kind of my multi-holiday decoration box. Complete with birthdays, fall, New Year's Eve, Christmas. I'm gonna take out everything that seems like fall. I guess I have a happy Halloween. Wait, these are my favorite. Where should I put these? Maybe in the living room? My mom gave these to me and I would use them every year as a kid. They're like window stickers, like by our front door. We would put these up and they're Winnie the Pooh Halloween. I don't know if I put them up since she sent them to me. So we have to do that. I guess I don't have much. And then if you remember a few weeks ago, I got this gnome and I got these 2 coasters. this is low-key giving kind of sad, this little happy Halloween sign, but I don't really know where else to put it. So I guess on the back of my door. Okay, and then tentatively, I think I'll put a few on the hallway window. Living room, I feel like doesn't really make any sense. But I'm kind of nervous my cats are gonna wanna try to pick these off. Also, I don't even know how well these are gonna stick. These are like 20 years old. But how cute is that? I guess you can't really see it. These were like my favorite. My mom had these for a lot of different holidays, and I would always be so excited to put these up holiday. It was like we had this little like skinny glass window next to our front door, and we would put these up for each holiday. See how long until these fall off or my cats try to eat them. I have another poo, but I feel like 3 is enough. Ta-da! So cute. And then my cats famously love to break coasters, so I can't just leave them on the coffee table, so I'll put them up here. I think they'll be safe up there. I told you guys, I really don't have that many fall decorations, but also it's like hard for me to decorate when I don't have my apartment like fully set up how I want it to. So maybe if I go to Home Goods or pass any like places with fall decor over the next few months, I'll pick it up. But right now I'm working with what I got because I feel like I don't need to do anything too crazy. I guess because I have this blank canvas wall, I could put up a crazy spooky some kind of wall, but I don't think I want to do that. My friends Maggie and Kimmy throw a Halloween party every year. So every year for their Halloween party, they would make like a spooky gallery wall, and they got all of these like little prints, or they printed them out online of like all these scary pictures. So during October they have a spooky wall. I heard her chewing on something she shouldn't have been. No chewing. She loves chewing on plastic. Come here. I almost was gonna say it's Olive's first Halloween, but no it's not. Literally last year on Halloween I already had her because I adopted her on October 21st. So in about a month it'll be our 1 year of having Olive, which feels crazy. Like I know I've had Olive for a while now, but doesn't it kind of feel like I've had her for not that long? Like she is such a big part of my life and I can't imagine life without her, but it doesn't feel like I've had her for that long for some reason. I was telling my mom the other day, this was blowing my mind. I've had Olive right now for as long as I had Bennett when I moved into my apartment with Zach and Emily. If you've been watching for a while and you remember all of that happening, I felt like I had had Bennett for such a long time when I moved into that apartment, but I really hadn't. He's like, are you talking about me? Yeah, I am. But I had felt like I had had Bennett forever. But maybe that's, you know, your second cat. Like you kind of know how to have a cat now. So maybe it doesn't feel, maybe it feels like it goes faster. Looking around, I feel like my apartment vibes with fall very well. You know, I have like the oranges everywhere, the brick. So I feel like my apartment is naturally pretty fall oriented if I had to pick a season. Time for dinner. I'm making a Hungry Root meal because I got that this week. I'm trying to decide between grilled pesto chicken with Brussels sprouts and potatoes or Southwestern chicken tacos. I think let's do chicken and Brussels sprouts. Dancing with the Stars starts in 3 minutes. It's the premiere. What do I have next to me? What could this be? My yarn. I know. Crazy. When was the last time I crocheted? I'm pretty sure the last time I crocheted was July of 2024. Like the last time I can actually remember crocheting was when I was in Antigua, and that was well over a year ago. Something about fall, like getting colder, makes me want to crochet, and I want a hobby to like center me this fall. I am lucky enough to be able to do what I love as my job, make YouTube videos, take dance classes, sing, but because all of my passions I have turned into like a lucrative endeavor, it sometimes takes some of like the lighthearted joy out of it. Not saying that I don't have fun and I don't enjoy it, because I really do. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this. But it adds like a level of pressure onto it that you don't have when it's just a hobby. You know, when it's just a hobby, you can just kind of do it at your own pace, do whatever you want. But it's like now I have this list of demands that I need to meet every single week. And sometimes it can be a little stressful. So over the past few years, I've been trying to like instill more just good old-fashioned hobbies. My friend Emily introduced me to crocheting 2 years ago. She is the crocheting queen. If you watch her YouTube or you've seen her on my channel, you know that. She is the one that got me into this. She tried getting me into knitting like almost 3 years ago when I was going through a breakup, and that didn't really stick, but crocheting really stuck with me. So I found like a really simple pattern to do a one-color bandana. So I think at some point while I'm watching Dancing with the Stars, I'm gonna try to work on that instead of just like mindlessly sitting and watching TV. I want to do a little hobbying. Some of you have asked what happened to the blanket. If you remember last year, I was working on this massive blanket project, and when I It is dinner time for the cats, but did you just hear that crash? She jumped down from somewhere. Oh, but the blanket is no more. That was like a very, very complex project to start with, and I fear it's too late to finish it. I could get back into it if I really, really wanted to, but it's just something that it doesn't feel like it's like my project anymore. So I think I'm gonna cut it off and end it where it is, have it as like a reminder of my first project, and move forward. So I'm honestly feeling a little skeptical that I even remember how to crochet. So fingers crossed. I think it'll come back to me. I think it's like riding a bike, but since I just got fed, that means it's 8 o'clock and Dancing with the Stars is starting. If I remember correctly, this should be just like riding a bike. I had to start with a chain. I had a little friend come join me. Hey girl. She probably just wants the yarn, if we're being real. I'm working on my bandana. It's kind of coming along. Okay, that was the back of it. Here's the front. It's not my finest work, but you know, for not crocheting in over a year, I would say I'm pretty proud of myself. It's literally only 2 different kinds of stitches. I'm just doing this to get back into it, and then maybe I'll try like, I think if I want to do another blanket, I need to do a granny square blanket, because that kind of blanket feels a lot more manageable. Like the blanket I was doing last year was one that I had to just keep adding on to. So it was getting so big, it was very hard for me to work on it. It was hard for me to bring it to the park and work on it or like travel with it. For future reference now, I know I want to do a granny square one. Dancing with the Stars just ended. If you can't tell, if you're watching real time, I'm posting this video within 24 hours of filming it. So this is very relevant. So like spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Dancing with the Stars yet. I mean, not really spoilers, I guess, because no one got voted off or anything. I think it's gonna be a really good season. Everybody is so competitive and so good. Like, some people surprised me. Robert Irwin being amazing, I guess didn't really surprise me. I kind of feel like he's good at everything. He just gives the vibe that's like he's one of those people that would just be good at anything he tries. But he was so good. Like, I was hooked on that performance. And then the one Mormon wife, Whitney, was so good. I heard she like went to college for dance, so she has a dance background and she's partnered up with Mark. So it's like, girl's kind of set up to win. But I never watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, so I literally have that on right now. I think that's gonna be my new like show to play in the background while I'm working on stuff, because I wanted something new to watch, and the fact there are 2 girls from this show and then the other girl's the new Bachelorette, which I don't know if I'm gonna watch, and I know nothing about any of them. I'm like, I might as well watch it. A lot of my friends really liked the show, so that's what I have on right now, but I probably should be getting ready for bed in a little bit. But if you watch Dancing with the Stars tonight, Who were your favorite couples? I also feel like they scored Jordan Childs a little low. I feel like she just got bad luck for going first. I thought she was really good and she only got a 5. I feel like based on what they scored other people, like the fact they gave Alex Earl a 7, I think Jordan Childs should have gotten a higher score than a 5. But that's just my opinion. It also is like one of the first years where I know pretty much every single person that's on it. And I don't know if it's like, that's just me getting older. Like I remember I never really watched Dancing with the Stars until I was a year or 2 out of college because I only ever knew like 1 or 2 people on it. I was like, who are all these people? So I don't know if it's just because like I'm getting older, like I know who everyone is now, or if they're just casting it differently. I'm not really sure. Obviously I always know people on it, but this is the first year where like there's only like 1 or 2 people that I had to like look up who they were. I don't think I'm gonna finish this tonight, but I want to work on it for like a little bit longer before I get ready for bed. I'm like a little more than halfway done with my bandana. Maybe I'll finish that tomorrow at some point, but I definitely need to get to bed because I still am trying to get like as much rest as possible just since I wasn't feeling well the past few days. And it is like in the bathroom. What's going on? You're just hanging out? Hey everybody. I have my vanity light on again because at night that's just the best way for you to be able to see me in my room. But I think I am gonna go to sleep. Like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of my vlogs recently have been very go, go, go. So I feel like this was a nice break from that. We just had a nice relaxing night and I kind of like need to remind myself I can embrace that a little bit more as fall and winter comes around. I am someone who likes to have a lot of plans and I like to be busy. And sometimes I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to do as much as I can, which I think half of that is like a good thing. You know, I want to be able to do as much as I can while I can, especially while I'm in my 20s. Hi, Bennett. But also, like, it's okay sometimes to take a break, especially like I have been feeling pretty run down this week and I wasn't feeling good. Sometimes your body reminds you that you need to take that kind of break. So this is your sign if you're looking to spend a night in or something. This is my sign to you to do that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending the evening with me. And as always, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!